Good afternoon. My name is Jordan. And you are?
My name is Maggie.
Okay, good to meet you, Maggie. Good to meet you. You know, thank you for stopping by. How did you hear about me?
Honestly, I heard that you have really amazing Google reviews, and I was really looking for a mental health counselor because I've been going through a lot of issues.
Gotcha. Okay. I will thank you for taking the time to look me up.
Yeah.
So, when you say these issues, what would you say your biggest challenge that you're facing right now is?
Well, right now I have a 5 month old, and I don't want to say it's postpartum because you're the specialist, but I'm just having a lot of issues coping with my life right now.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I think you're doing the right thing. The first thing is just reaching out for help. Sometimes we all need a little help.
Thank you.
So in regards to your 5 month old, congratulations, by the way. What sort of concerns arise? Like, what usually pops up?
Well, I really feel like I don't, the things that I used to like to do, I don't really have any interest. It's just a lot. My husband doesn't help me, and I feel like he's at work all day and I don't see him anymore. We don't go on dates. It's just, I'm very sad all the time.
Gosh, I'm sorry to hear that. So, like, some of the things that you used to do, what are some of the things that you used to do before?
Well, I used to like to read. I used to read a book once a week. I would play my violin. I would sing karaoke. My husband and I would take vacations twice a week. Not twice a week, twice a month. I'm so sorry. Twice a
Twice a month.
month.
Gotcha.
hmm
Gotcha. Sounds nice. Sounds nice.
What are you doing?
I wish just I so in regards to what I'm doing is I just like to notate anytime I'm speaking with an individual, I like to be able to do my best to remember what it is that they're saying. Regrettably, I don't have an eidetic memory, so I can't capture and retain every single thing.
Oh my god, that's so smart.
No worries, no worries. I wish I did. I wish I did. But no worries. So, in regards to these, just tell me about the times when you're not experiencing the difficulties. You mentioned your husband not helping as much. I mean, how often is it?
Well, a lot of the times, I love my husband. He's an amazing provider. He's very great, but it's really rough when he comes home from work and just doesn't want to help me with the baby. I'm stuck taking care of everything in the household, and I understand that he supports me financially, but it's like a lot. It's a lot on me, and I don't know what to do. Maybe you can give me some advice, but it really puts a strain on my heart, and I feel like it's just something that I really need help with.
Gotcha. Have you tried to talk to him at all about it? Is he responsive at all?
Thank you for asking me that question. I haven't addressed it with him, and I never even thought because I feel like he would not listen to me. And sometimes when I talk, I just see him zone out.
All right. Well, I understand. And thank you for opening up to me. I understand that you haven't expressed this to your husband just
Yeah.
yet, but I do feel that it would benefit us if you were able to somehow express that, articulate that to him at your earliest convenience. Maybe just telling him. I think maybe just telling him it could all work out for you. Just being able to try to talk to him.
I'm sorry, I'm getting so emotional. It's just sometimes I feel like he just looks out into the wall. It doesn't. Honestly, if he would just listen to me more and just wouldn't zone out, and when I talk to him, we've been together for over 6 years, and it's just I don't know what to do. Do you have any tissues?
Of course, yes.
Thank you.
You got it. No problem. But I think you did the right thing and acknowledging that you haven't told him just yet.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. And as long as we know to try to talk to him, just give him an opportunity. And then if, maybe if you're willing in our next session, I'd be more than glad to see, we can look at the calendar together.
I think it stems from his mother.
It could be. What do you think happened with his mother?
I don't know. He doesn't talk about her.
Do you ask about her?
No.
Okay. Well, I think maybe one day, did you guys used to go on dates? Where's a place that you used to like to go?
We did. We used to go out to St. Augustine.
Okay.
And we used to go all on the coast of Florida. It was amazing. It was a great time, and honestly, I've talked to him about it in the sense of like maybe I just want him to quit his job and be a stay-at-home dad, and that way I can go to work, and that's really my dream.
Okay. I mean that would be a sacrifice.
Do you think that's crazy?
No, I don't think anything is crazy. I don't think anything is crazy. But as long as we know so my advice would be to maybe suggest a trip. Suggest going out, maybe down St. Augustine. Maybe you can try out the other coast.
How am I supposed to do that with the baby?
Well, do you have any family that
my parents are dead?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I know that daycares nowadays they're an option, and the technology that they have, it's almost like you can watch.
But you're
live.
telling me to go on vacation. How am I supposed to leave my daughter at a daycare?
Well, you could either take your daughter, or you could you could take her, or you could go send her to daycare. It's whatever worked for you. This way your husband can this way you can communicate with no distractions.
Okay.
Just how it's you and I here and now. There's no crying in the background as of right now.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Well, what else energizes you or makes you feel more upbeat?
What energizes me? I used to like to go sit outside and just listen to nature. And I used to go to Turkey Creek, and my husband, that was another thing that me and my husband did, but I feel like we could bring our daughter to go and walk on Turkey Creek. Oh my goodness, you just gave me a great idea.
I'm glad to hear that.
This session is really helping me.
I'm glad to hear that. And also you mentioned you used to play the violin. That's something that you could teach your daughter as well.
That is very true.
I think she may like that. I've heard things about being able to better rewire your brain just by being able to play a musical instrument, or even just read a couple books with her. I
definitely can read to her. I never even thought about that. I guess I was just, so focused on me wanting to do things by myself, because as a mom, I feel like we end up losing ourselves in our children, and we don't end up doing things that we used to do.
Gotcha. And then do you think that's where some of the way that you're feeling now stems from?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, I think it may be a contributing factor. I don't want to steer you in any particular direction. I just want to be, keep it open-minded for everyone.
Okay.
So in regards to like how connected you are to the people around you, tell me about important relationships in your life, aside from, understand the parent situation, the husband, the 5-month-old. Aside from that, and what other important relationships do you have in your life?
I would say I don't really have any really relationships that I can actually depend on. I used to be able to depend on my grandpa when I was little, and we used to go to the Dominican Republic. And me and my grandpa had a very good relationship. He was always understanding, would take me out, me and my siblings, and I guess I do talk to my sister.
Okay, that's
but
good.
She is not here. She doesn't live here. But we are able to video chat and talk.
Okay, that's good. Is that Do you have family in Dominican Republic now?
Yes, I do, but I don't currently talk to none of them.
Okay, well, why why don't you talk to them?
Honestly,
Honestly,
because they want my money.
understandable. I've had family like that as well.
Yeah, it's very sad, but you know.
I'm glad you still have that relationship with your sister. Well, all right. So what I think is we should just come up with a few things for our next session. It'll be in essence, say for example, homework.
Oh, okay, okay, that makes sense.
Gotcha.
What do
And
you have in mind?
say for example, maybe just find an opportunity. Just ensure that your husband, it's not really immediately when he comes home from work. When would you say he is most relaxed?
Right before bed,
Right before
or
bed.
when we're laying down in bed.
Okay, right before bed. I think that's a good one. Most people, release attention after a shower, getting ready for bed.
Right.
I think that'd be fantastic. So the next time, he's getting ready for bed, just try to open up to him about some of the concerns that we addressed today. About, his not cleaning as much, his not taking you on vacation as much, or not being as supportive as he can be.
So how should I say that?
A way that you may be able to communicate with him is just I would open the door just saying, hey, is there anything that you would like me to do more of as a wife? Because the moment that you open it up, that opens it up for you with any situation where you can say, I feel this way.
Oh my God! Wow. Because I was really gonna be like you. You know what I mean? And I definitely want to use that like I feel, so that way he doesn't feel like I'm attacking him.
No one likes to feel attacked. No
Yeah.
one, especially before bed.
Yeah. That really is gonna would really damper our night, especially if I was like being really aggressive.
Absolutely. I'm glad that we were able to discuss this. I think so. Our next session, I feel it'll be even more productive.
Is that the only homework that you want me to do?
Well, I also want you to be able to take a little more time to do things for you. Say, for example, you mentioned how frequent you would read before you became pregnant. So I think maybe try to find some time, just to be able to read a little more, do the things that you enjoy.
But like with my busy schedule, do you think like because I would read like a chapter or something, like, so how much?
My advice would be, I would say, start in the bathroom. I personally, sometimes I've done my best reading in the bathroom.
Oh.
It's whatever you think works for you. On a scale of 0 to 10, how content are you with your life now? I do understand everything going on with the 5-month-old, with your husband not helping out as much, with some of the family in the Dominican Republic, as well as your sister not being in state. And how you came up with the idea of being able to maybe talk to your husband about it. We talked through that, and I think that was great. But
I agree.
yeah, so on a scale of 0 to 10, how content are you with your life as of right now with our session that we had here? Just overall, your outlook on life. Do you feel better equipped for the situation that you came in for?
Well, I mean, I gave birth naturally, so that's about a 12 on the scale. I know you said 10. But how I feel right now, honestly, after this session, you've gave me like such great help. You told me to definitely talk to my husband about how I feel, even though I was scared. And definitely keeping those relationships going is very helpful. I would say that I'm probably at about a 7, honestly.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Well, that concludes our time for today. I was hoping to see at your earliest convenience going forward. Maybe
Well, what does your schedule look like?
it's open for you.
Okay.